How to build money from nothing. Welcome back. If you have ever looked at your bank account and wondered how people actually build wealth when they are starting with almost nothing, this video is for you. Reframe the problem. When people hear the phrase build money from nothing, they often imagine a lucky break, a secret investment, or a business that suddenly explodes overnight. But that is usually not how it happens. Most wealth is built much more quietly than social media makes it seem. We see the finished result, the successful business, the investment portfolio, the dream home. What we rarely see are the years of small decisions, mistakes, learning, setbacks, and persistence that happened before any visible success appeared. If you are struggling financially right now, you are not alone. Many people are balancing rent, groceries, bills, family responsibilities, and the constant feeling that there never seems to be enough left over. The challenge is not simply a lack of money. Often, it is a lack of margin, a lack of time, a lack of information, and sometimes, a lack of belief that progress is even possible. The good news is that building money rarely starts with money. It starts with creating value. Point 1. Build your first financial gap. The first step is not investing. It is not buying assets. It is not finding the perfect side hustle. The first step is creating a gap between what comes in and what goes out. Even a small gap matters. Imagine someone earning a modest income. Every month, everything disappears into bills, subscriptions, convenience purchases, and small spending habits that barely get noticed. Nothing feels extravagant, yet nothing remains. The goal is not perfection. The goal is awareness, because money can only grow after it stops disappearing. Many people discover that simply understanding where their money goes creates opportunities they never noticed before. Not huge opportunities, small ones. And small gaps become bigger gaps over time. Point 2. Increase your value before increasing your income. Most people focus only on finding higher-paying opportunities, but higher income usually follows higher value. Think about it. Companies, clients, and customers pay for problems being solved. The bigger the problem you can solve, the more valuable your skills become. This does not necessarily mean earning a degree or spending years in school. It could mean learning communication, learning sales, learning digital skills, learning how to manage projects, learning how to use technology effectively. Every valuable skill becomes another tool that can create opportunities. Money often follows usefulness. The more useful you become, the more options tend to appear. Point 3. Turn skills into multiple income sources. Relying on one source of income can feel stressful. If that source changes, everything changes. That is why many people gradually build additional streams over time. Not all at once, not overnight. One small stream can start with freelance work, tutoring, digital services, creative projects, consulting, or helping local businesses. At first, the income may be modest. That is normal. The purpose is not immediate wealth. The purpose is creating flexibility, because every additional source of income reduces dependence on a single paycheck. Point 4. Protect what you build. This is where many people get stuck. They work hard to earn more but never create stability. An unexpected expense arrives, a car repair, a medical bill, a family emergency, and months of progress disappear. That is why emergency savings matter. Not because they are exciting, because they create breathing room. A small emergency fund can reduce financial stress in ways that are difficult to appreciate until life throws a surprise your way. Building wealth is not only about growth, it is also about protection. Point 5. Let time do the heavy lifting. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth is that it comes from giant actions. More often, it comes from repeated actions. Small amounts saved consistently, skills improved consistently, income increased gradually, expenses managed thoughtfully. Over time, these actions begin working together. This is where concepts like compound growth become powerful, not because they create miracles, because they reward consistency. The person who improves a little every month often ends up far ahead of the person waiting for the perfect opportunity. If you are starting from nothing today, focus on what you can control. Understand where your money currently goes. Create even the smallest financial gap. Invest in skills that increase your value. Look for ways to generate additional income over time. Build a financial cushion for unexpected events. And remember that consistency often matters more than intensity. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a plan you can continue. Progress may feel slow in the beginning. That is normal. Many worthwhile financial journeys look invisible before they become visible. Building money from nothing is not about finding a shortcut. It is about creating value, protecting progress, and allowing time to work in your favor. The process may not always be exciting, but it can be remarkably powerful.
In reality, financial growth is steady, patient, and often invisible at first. But over time, small actions compound into something far greater than they appeared in the beginning.
Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in our next topic. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out and ensures you do not miss any of our upcoming contents. Take care, keep learning, keep growing, and bye for now.